has no difficulties with the legislation whatsoever and will vote for it.
I call Raymond Ho.
Kia ora, Mr. Speaker. I rise to take a call to support this bill. This is a very important bill. Particularly this morning, we're going to debate the Moko Moko bill. So this bill probably is not only important for our past, present, and probably will be important for our future as well. Because the reality is MPs are required to pledge allegiance to the Queen as New Zealand's head of states. Our system is a constitutional monarchy system, and every MP is bound by that system, and every MP should swear the allegiance to the Queen. So this is a relevant bill. This is not about somebody else's head of state. It's about our head of state. My first encounter with the Queen, not personally encounter, of course, was when... Was that?
Morning, David.
Sorry? And that's not terribly constructive contribution from the minister. My first encounter with the Queen was when I was studying at my first university in China. There was a paper called Queen's English and Pub Talk. It's quite interesting paper because we had professors from England. For the first 2 years, we had professors from England to teach us BBC English. But for the remaining 2 years, we had professors and more professors from the United States to teach us VOA English, Voice of America English. So many students ended up speaking American English. Back to this bill. This bill seeks to modernize historical royal succession rules by making 3 specific changes to provide for, firstly, gender neutral succession to the throne, ending the rule that a younger son precedes an elder daughter in the line of succession, and secondly, provide for succession to and possession of the crown by a person married to a Roman Catholic, removing the current prohibition, and thirdly, requiring only the first 6 in line to the throne to seek the sovereign's permission to marry in order to ensure that their marriage is valid. Currently, all descendants of King George II require the sovereign's consent to marry. Mr. Speaker, the bill has a narrow scope. The changes to royal succession have been agreed by the 16 realms of which Her Majesty the Queen is sovereign. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the submitters and thank the submitters for their passion, their commitment and their analysis, especially Monarchy New Zealand and the Republican movement of Aotearoa New Zealand. Generally, submissions are either supported or were neutral about the specific changes in the bill, which are seen as improving the current rules of royal succession. However, some submitters raised issues with the broader constitutional context behind the changes, and I acknowledge my Green colleagues in that regard. Because they argued that the monarchy is outdated and that New Zealand should become a republic. The Republican movement of Aotearoa New Zealand submitted there should be a referendum on this issue, and conversely, other submitters considered that the bill should change the rules to allow a Roman Catholic to become a sovereign in right of New Zealand. As I said, Mr. Speaker, the bill has a narrow scope. Wider constitutional issues, including the role of the monarchy, are beyond the purpose of this bill. Any moves for New Zealand to abolish the monarchy or hold a referendum on becoming a republic should be discussed in the context of a wider constitutional debate. And finally, the bill as drafted, I think that's particularly under Clause 8, reflects our constitutional arrangement. Under Section 15, Sub 2 of the Constitution Act 1986, any changes to the United Kingdom laws will not automatically apply to New Zealand. In addition to the Imperial Laws Application Act 1988 adopts imperial laws as they were at the date of enactment and does not include subsequent changes. So any changes to United Kingdom laws do not automatically apply to New Zealand. This is a deliberate measure to ensure that any United Kingdom acts or amendments do not apply without being accepted by New Zealand Parliament. In line with this, New Zealand's general legislative approach is to mirror relevant provisions of United Kingdom law in New Zealand law rather than refer to United Kingdom acts. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Zero?
Good speech.
Members, this debate is concluded. The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. For the contrary, no. The ayes have it. A party vote's called for. Order. 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 A party vote's been called for and we'll move to a party vote.
New Zealand National.
59 in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
33 in favour.
Green Party.
14 abstentions.
New Zealand First.
7 votes in favour.
Māori Party.
3 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 abstention.
Act New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan.
1 abstention.
Members, the ayes are 104, the abstentions are 16. The motion is agreed to.
Royal Succession Bill, second reading.
This bill is set down for committee stage forthwith. I declare the House in committee for consideration of the Royal Succession Bill. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Speaker. Members,